I don't know any.
Get the cops!
Stand back, stand back! You're gonna get tased! If you don't stop, you're gonna get tased!
3 officers, 2 taser deployments, 1 sealed cabin. What happens when federal aviation law, use of force doctrine, mental health obligations, and Miranda rights collide at once?
I'm gonna detain him right away and then get him off the plane.
Yeah. Do we even know how it started?
What?
Do we know how it started?
I don't know any more than probably you guys.
Yeah, it was 2.
I don't even know what the guy looks like or if it's a guy or I don't know. Ooh, there's a lot going on in there.
Shit.
Well, yeah, he's...
Go ahead, open it.
Get the cops!
Stand back! Move! You're about to get tased! You're gonna get tased! If you don't stop, you're gonna get tased! Let him go! You're about to get tased! You're gonna get tased! If you don't stop, you're gonna get tased! She's gotta let him go. You gotta let him go. Ma'am, you have to let him go.
Ma'am, let go!
Let him go, ma'am.
Ma'am, let go!
Mamãe Marie, eu tô permitido doar.
Ma'am, let go!
Ma'am, let go.
Ma'am, let go! Ma'am, let go!
Let him go.
Ma'am, let go!
This time she got 3 officers and a civilian with them. Let him go.
Ma'am, let go!
She's been holding his hand throughout the entire episode. So they're together. They're together. No, she's been holding his hand. She's been helping him.
You have to get off of him. Ma'am. You have to let him go. Sir, are you okay, sir? Let him go. Ma'am, you have to let him go. You have to let him go, ma'am.
Tu vas trahir. Regarde le blême sur ta porte. Tu nous as trahis. Non, monsieur. Pas faire ça.
You have to let her go.
Non.
Let her go.
Jamais d'avis. Que le sang de Jésus nous libère. Que le sang de Jésus nous protège. Que le sang de Jésus nous
Let him go.
Pardonnez les Seigneur, ne sois pas soucieux. Je les aime de tout mon cœur. Je t'aime de tout mon cœur. Moi, je vais faire ça là. Connais bien bon. Ça va faire ça, mais Jésus. Pas quitter au premier. Pas quitter au fait ça. Moi, je vais vous de tout mon cœur. De tout mon cœur, mon bichot. Pas quitter au fond de toi. L'ignorez vos mises au centre. Je ne suis pas capable.
Let's make sure this guy doesn't kick me off, sir.
Je ne suis pas capable. Je ne suis pas capable. Mon bichot au centre. Mon bichot. Délivrez au centre. Mon bichot, je profite de toi. Pas quitter au centre, mon bichot.
I got this hand. Your cuffs.
Mon bichot. Crois en mon. Crois en mon. Tu crois en mon bichot. Tu crois en mon bichot. Tu crois en mon bichot.
You have to let him go.
I got his left hand.
Grab this side, got the other hand.
I got his left arm. What do you want me to do?
You got to get her off. She won't let go.
Where's her other leg?
I got his left hand.
It's under the seat.
Okay, I've got her arm.
Her hands here.
There you go. Get her,
L'amour de Jésus-Christ. L'amour de
There you go.
Get her.
Get her off. Get her off.
It's his leg.
His leg. Let go!
He's got his hair.
He has her hair.
Yeah.
You got that, Sergeant?
Je peux pas se battre droit. C'est la partie, regardez-vous. Regardez-moi bien, aïe, regardez-vous, bonne blesse comme où est-ce que se battre?
Okay. I got to put a shot in her taser.
Not
her, too.
Not her, yeah.
Yeah, he's got her hair.
Yeah.
I got.
I'm going to tase him if he doesn't let go. Just get her restrained.
There you go. I got her.
Okay.
Just gotta get her off.
It's the hair.
Jésus-Christ va nous Michaud. Mon Michaud, mon Jésus-Christ va nous la délivrer. Jésus-Christ là, je dis à mon Michaud. Nous venons sauver mon Michaud. Oh, tu vas prendre. Mon Michaud, regardez debout.
All right, that's it.
Ah oui, pas bon, on va
That's
dépasser du bonnet. Parce que me ma ou me va ça. Sauver mon Michaud. Pas quitter au fait ça. Mon Michaud me connaît. De me chérir. De me chérir. Mon Michaud.
All right, ready? Stand back.
Mon Michaud.
Stand by for taser.
Mon Michaud, tenez.
Aïe.
Grab her.
There you go. Get him.
Seigneur, merci. Merci Seigneur. Je dis vous Nina.
Stop.
Nous connaissons pas. Nous bon sur la chérie.
Okay, I'm going to hit him again. Stand by. Stand by. Taser, taser, taser.
Non. Pas capable de piquer à nous, pas capable.
Let go. Let go of her hair. Let go.
Sai top comme ça. Sai top comme ça. Sai top comme ça.
It's two.
Sai top comme ça, pas capable. Sai top comme ça. Merci. Oh, please.
There you go.
Nous pas capable, nous pas pour chose. Nous pas aller Nina. On a dit Nina.
Okay, there we go.
Nina nous pas capable. Nous pas aller Nina ma pauvre. Nina pas aller. Nous pas capable. Nina pas là. Nous pas capable. Il va me mettre là.
666. We need 2 pair of shackles down here if you can get them to us.
Grab that out. I can get one. Just take one leg.
I got them both here. Appreciate it.
I got all kinds of stuff. Watch your hand, watch your hand.
All right, we got room to work now.
Right, pros. And those pros are in there, good.
Nous te bénissons en cette heure. Oh, please.
I only have 2 probes. I don't know where that 3rd probe is. So I don't want anyone stepping on it if it's in the... It's a probe. You see these things here on the floor? There it is. Is that it? Let me have that. I don't want anyone to step on it.
That's it. Do you guys have an iPad or not?
Yeah, I had a knife.
These are his shoes. There's his phone and his wallet are in his shoes.
I think Bess has a knife, right?
No, I got a knife right here.
The one I was trying to use to open his hand?
I have my own knife.
That was, I think you put in
Well, you need to get him checked out there.
No.
That's what it looks like.
I'm just looking for something to make sure we didn't drop it. Yeah, drop it. We're missing a knife. I want to make sure.
Yeah, I saw you take it out. I want to make sure.
And then I threw it over here.
You threw it over here?
Yeah, and I think my other partner got it though.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure.
I saw you put it down, but I think someone took it.
Okay.
Hey, get your shoes up here so that way, well.
Don't swallow, don't swallow, don't swallow, no swallowing. No swallowing.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
Open your mouth.
Position.
Go like this.
This is the real.
Like this.
When they're on the ground.
And then here's a video during landing of he was sitting like that, and then at one point he started kicking. He was like agitated doing that. This is already after the episode. His watch is on the ground, like the chair's already kicked in like 2 feet. And then this is kind of what was happening on the
Do you know? Do either one of them speak English?
No.
Because it sounded like, almost sounded like French to me, but I'm not 100% sure.
I know the lady speaks English.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, she was speaking English to me.
They didn't
She was
talk,
singing a
they didn't
song
talk
and-
to us on the flight.
She was singing a song in French, I think. So
Oh, yeah, she
and,
I'm gonna take a guess. I think that was the anthem. I heard that on the Olympics one time.
Do you need their names? Because we have them here.
Yeah,
yeah, that would be great.
where were you guys flying?
We just took
From here to Miami?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, so they were here.
Yeah, they were perfectly calm. Literally, they put their stuff up, they didn't say anything.
So they were flying from here?
Yes, to Miami.
So did y'all even get in the air, or did y'all turn around?
They
on
had to
the...
turn around. It happened literally on camera.
Wow, okay.
Well, he was doing the rosary piece. Or rosary, whatever. His gums were bleeding, weren't they?
So were you able to tell, was she part of it, or was he just hanging on to her?
No,
so hard?
they seem like they know each other. That's fine because they both
Yeah,
came
they
in
were
together, they were
traveling
traveling together.
Okay.
And she was, from what I saw, keeping him calm.
Trying to
She was holding his hand while he was going nuts. He was holding her hand, and she was chill.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
She
that's
did
what.
nothing in flight to help us.
No.
She didn't react to his outburst at all in any way. She didn't look up. She didn't reply to us. She did nothing.
Okay.
It was weird.
It was like
It was weird.
It was like you're
an
right
episode.
though. He was saying it was like a mental episode. Like he was saying something religious, like the whole time, like chanting,
And he was going,
and he wouldn't look
and
up.
he wouldn't look up. Yeah, he would have his eyes closed, like fearful, like he was afraid of something, like because it was like just I'm afraid, and that's why I'm kicking. I just like everybody get the fuck away from me.
and yelling super loud enough for them to hear in the cockpit.
Yeah.
They heard.
Okay. And I missed the whole story, but you got kicked at some point.
Yeah, it was right before we got the door open. I told everybody to stay seated. I didn't know what he was going to do. He got up and...
So was he looking at you when you kicked you, or was it just like a random kicking? And
No, he was.
I'm not sure. He kicked the other
But
friend.
he was doing this. He was like,
swinging one arm and holding his wife with the other. He was like coming
Yeah,
towards her
And
like
then,
this.
and then I got cornered into here, and that's when he got me here.
Okay.
No, I think you said you need to stay seated. Something. I think you might have said
I
something.
asked everyone
Yeah.
to stay seated.
Yeah, I think you said something about, and that's when he started coming like this, and with one arm.
because he started punching us over here. Once he got here, he's like,
I tried. I was like, sorry, you have to stay seated, and I knew he wasn't going to do it. And I was like, oh,
Yeah, I think it's just a bit of a blurred fade through.
And then as soon as he got me here, then you guys came up and pulled him off.
Now, when he cornered you up here, were his eyes open, or was he still kind of eyes shut?
I don't know.
These are their seats.
Okay, so he was in this one.
8. Yep, and
she
she
was-
was in that one.
Okay. Now, when we got here, how did they get up to the front, or is that when he got up and went after?
That's when
her?
he went after her.
Okay.
I don't know his name. Tap him. Can you tell the officer how they came to the front? Because I was in the back, so I have.
Yeah, we pulled up and lights came on. She asked everybody to be seated with their seatbelts fastened. And then we stopped at the gate. Bong bong. She got on the phone, and then he took his seatbelt off and stood up. And then he walked to the front. As soon as he got off the carpet, he took a right and started swinging her.
Okay.
But he had his partner with him. His companion was real. Yeah, I got his companion by one arm and just started whacking on her.
Okay. Was he? He had her in front of him, or was she behind her?
He was in front of her. Yeah, and she was behind him in the aisle. And when he took a right, she kind of came up to the side of him and backed you into the corner.
Yeah.
And so she was just.
So was he like dragging her along?
She
but
had
was
his
it?
arm. She had her arm like under him, like her forearm was against his chest, and he was kind of holding it. So it was
Okay.
kind of like under her. And so she's kind of following him like this. And then when he took a right, she kind of went to his side. And then she went to the galley.
I didn't even realize she was there until I saw
She was right with him.
they were both on the ground.
Yeah, because he never let go of her arm. So
Yeah.
when we dragged him down, she came down with him.
Right.
Yeah.
I just saw him going like, this is hard as possible, and I was like, I'm about to get, yeah.
Someone that, you see a flight moving, when the plane moves a lot, the flight attendants calm, you're fine. You were calm. Like he was kicking you, and I looked at you, and you're like, this dude's calm.
Yeah, you were so
I'm calm for sure.
From the flight deck, the fueler just pulled up. Once we get our fuel aboard the aircraft, we're all set up front, so we'll be on our way here very shortly. Again, thank you very much for your patience this evening.
Every command given, every decision made, every second of resistance, all of it will be measured against a legal framework built by courts that were never aboard this aircraft. The law does not account for chaos. It asks, one question: was each decision objectively reasonable at the moment it was made? 4 legal doctrines, 1 encounter, none of them point in exactly the same direction. That tension is what this analysis examines. 49 United States Code Section 46,504 interference with flight crew. Assault or intimidation of a crew member aboard a U.S. aircraft is a federal felony carrying up to 20 years imprisonment. Special aircraft jurisdiction applies the moment crew are aboard and doors are closed on the ground or in the air. Federal criminal authority is engaged from the first command issued. Graham v. Connor, 490 U.S., 386, 1,989, the governing constitutional decisions in American law enforcement. 4th Amendment, objective reasonableness. Graham 3-factor test applied here. Factor 1, federal felony assault, severity established. Factor 2, immediate threat in a sealed cabin with civilian bystanders present. Factor 3, active resistance sustained across multiple officers across multiple minutes before any less lethal force was deployed. All 3 Graham factors present simultaneously. Reasonableness is judged from the perspective of a reasonable officer on the scene at the moment of the decision, not in hindsight. Kingsley v. Hendrickson, 576 U.S., 389, 2050. Tennessee v. Garner, 471 U.S., 1,985, governs deadly forces only. Taser deployment is classified as less lethal force. The Garner threshold does not apply to this encounter. Brian v. McPherson, 630 F.3D, 805 NYTSA 2010, less lethal does not mean automatically lawful. Each individual taser activation is a separate 4th Amendment event. 2 activations, 2 independent reasonableness analyses required. The second deployment demands its own justification, continued active resistance, and documented officer injury provided here. Waite v. Kubler, 839 F.3D, 1012, 11th CR, 2016. Force applied against a subject in apparent mental health crisis is subject to heightened 4th Amendment judicial scrutiny. The critical legal distinction courts draw inability to comply with commands is not the same as willful defiance, as court will ask which one was present inside this aircraft. Officers who recognize observable indicators of psychiatric emergency may bear an elevated duty to attempt de-escalation before deploying less lethal force under the Waite standard. Miranda v. Arizona, 384 U.S., 436, 1,966. Rights advisements must be comprehensible to the subject. A Miranda warning the subject cannot understand is constitutionally no warning at all. United States v. Short 790 F.2D, 464. 6th Ixia 986. The 6th Circuit held explicitly Miranda administered in a language the subject cannot understand is constitutionally deficient. No translation was secured at any point in this encounter. Any statement obtained without language appropriate Miranda warnings is potentially suppressible under the exclusionary rule. 14 CFR Part 121. The pilot in command holds absolute authority to remove any passenger whose presence constitutes a safety risk. Returning the aircraft was not discretionary, it was a regulatory obligation. Lesson 1, language barrier identification is a constitutional obligation. Failure to secure translation creates direct and immediate exposure to suppression motions at every stage of prosecution. Lesson 2, a companion maintaining contact with a subject in crisis may be a de-escalation asset, not a secondary threat. Misreading this divided officer resources and extended the confrontation. Lesson 3, crisis intervention team protocols under PERF guidelines establish the evaluate officer's response to mental health emergencies as aspirational in the field, mandatory in litigation. The Graham analysis supports the force used here. But Waite v. Kubler raises a harder question. No one in this footage answered at what point did officers recognize this as a psychiatric emergency. If they recognized it, what de-escalation steps were required before the taser? If they did not recognize it, does that absence of recognition itself constitute a legal failure? Federal courts have decided both ways. What was he attempting to swallow? Was it evidence? A substance? Was a psychiatric evaluation ordered post-arrest? None of this appears in the footage. All of it will matter in court. What charges were filed? Was mental competency raised as a defense? Was a civil rights claim brought under Section 1983? The outcome is unknown. The legal exposure was substantial. What would you rule?